Hey, look though, I did tell y'all boys I'd be back with another video, and I'm back with another video. You know what I'm saying? Today is gonna be different from, all the vlogs. I'm finna hit y'all with my fragrance collection. Now, as I said in previous videos, this fragrance collection is only 2 months. Damn, I might be lying. It might be 2.5 months now, but it's only been 2.5 months that I've been collecting. And now my fragrance collection, like retail price would probably be around like 2.6 thousand. So it's getting up there already, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna show it off, the designer, the niche, the clones, and even the samples. You know what I'm saying, I got all my fragrances right here. I'm finna show y'all it right now today. Now to start it off, I'm really just gonna get these out the way because I started off this way and I feel like a lot of people like start off this way, but I, like many other people, started off with clones, and you know what I'm saying, I don't really wear them too much anymore. After I got, more designer and actual like niche brands, I kind of just like stayed away from them. But it's not because they smell bad or anything, or that they don't last. It's just like I like the scents that I got more now. So these are mostly just starter scents where I was just like, oh, like let me try this, let me try that. So to start it off, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna start off with the ones I actually bought first. This is Alt. I don't know if y'all can see that. Alt Cherry Smash, Alt Design District, which I think this is Bond number 9. This one is a dupe of Tom Ford's, one of the cherry ones. I don't even remember. And then this is a dupe of Creed Aventus. Now these 3 scents are actually pretty great. I don't wear them too much anymore, but I had bought originally 5, but I already sold those 2 away because I didn't really like all the scents that I got, but they're pretty good. You know what I'm saying? They smell similar to the actual originals, so I can't knock them too much, but I just don't feel the need to wear them anymore. But yeah, no, those are definitely some good fragrances, and if you want to start that way, I would recommend it. Next one I have is Lattafa Ram Silver. Now, if you don't know, this is a clone of Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultramel, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually preferred over Ultramel. I've smelled both of them. I sprayed both of them on skin, and I don't know why, I just prefer this one. Some people do like clones over the real things. In this case, I do. Normally I don't, but in this case, I actually really do. Lattafa Ram Silver is really good, and I haven't tried Afnan 9 PM because that's also a Ultramel dupe, but I know this one is really good and it's pretty cheap. It's $20. So if you ever want a similar smell to it, go ahead. It's literally, it's cheap, man. It's like you can't beat it. The next one I got actually was sent to me on accident. I had bought Lattafa Ram Silver at first, and I actually was sent this, which is Mahir Legacy. Now, if y'all don't know, this is a dupe of Parfums de Marly Sedley, and I'm not gonna lie, it is actually a very pleasant scent. I was looking for a refund or to actually get Lattafa Ram Silver to trade it in, but the customer service was horrible, so I really didn't have any choice but to keep it. And regardless, I still really enjoyed the scent, so I wasn't mad at it. And plus, I think I saved a few bucks. I paid $20 and this is like 26, so I wasn't really complaining. It's a pretty good smell. Do I need it though? Not really. Do I wear it too much? Not really. But it is pretty good, so I can't really complain. Now we got really the TikTok demon. We got Lattafa Camera. This one is actually really good, I cannot lie. A lot of people hate on it, mainly just because it's popular, but I really like this one. It just smells good, man. It smells really good. I feel like it's obviously built more for winter, but still it just smells good, man. You can just spray it around the house if you have a lot of bottles and you just want to smell good in the house. You can spray it in the house, you can spray it on a date night. I feel like it's a really good scent, and I feel like for the price it's just unbeaten. It's like 40 bucks, you know what I'm saying? Got nice presentation, you get a nice box, you know what I'm saying? And it's a good scent. So yeah, I actually do recommend this. It's a really good scent. Now we are on to our last bottle of the dupes, or the clones, whatever you want to call it. This one I did not buy myself. I was actually gifted this one. This is a dupe of Baccarat Rouge 540. Now, even though I was gifted this one and I'm grateful for it, it's way too, it smells like way too much alcohol in here. It's way too strong. It really hurts my nose whenever I spray it. I had the original dupe that I had was from Alt, and that one was actually a little bit better because it was just softer. This one just smells way too much like alcohol. I can't really get behind it, but it was a gift, so I can't really complain. I ain't spending no money on it, so yeah, I appreciate the gift too. And I'll spray it every once in a while just to, you know, make sure I get my uses out of it, but it hurts my nose, it really does. But yeah, nah, still a good smell though. All right, so now we're really gonna get into the bulk of the collection, which is just purely designer. I really mostly have designer fragrances. I only really have a few niches, but we're gonna get into those at the end. We're gonna use those as like the, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into the first designer I had ever bought. The first designer I really bought, and I actually bought it retail. I knew of discounter websites when I bought it, but I bought it retail because it was around the same price. Valentino Coral Fantasy. Now let me tell you, this fragrance is really just like, it hits home for me, you know what I'm saying? It's really my first fragrance. Wow, it's really good, man. Like, you just gotta smell it to know, but it's really good. And yeah, it really kick-started my fragrance collection. And yeah, I don't really got too much to say about it. It's just a really good fragrance. If you smell it, you gonna know, like, wow, this is, you know what I'm saying? Moving further down the line for the Valentinos, we got Yellow Dream. Now, this one is just the same as Coral Fantasy. Like, you smell it and it's just, it's a gingerbread amazing smell. Like, it's just something that, like, you know, when you smell it for the first time, you're gonna, like, either you're gonna love it or you're just gonna be like, it's okay, but it's not my style. But it's I feel like most people are going to enjoy this fragrance. It is just amazing. I haven't worn either of them too much, but that's because, you know what I'm saying, sometimes I'm just like, ooh, which one do I want to wear? And I got so many colognes that it's just like, sometimes I'll be like, I hold off on it, or like sometimes I just kind of want to save it, you know what I'm saying? I know I have a lot, but you know, sometimes you really want to save your fragrances for special occasions. And for these two, I know I save them for special occasions. For the final Valentino in my collection, we got the OG, we got Unk. We got the Unk of Valentinos. We got the original Uomo. Now, I really bought this, it was literally an impulse buy. I've never seen it in like actual retail stores like Macy's or any of them, you know what I'm saying? Bloomingdale's, any of them, right? And I went to one of the Perfume Mania stores, you know what I'm talking about, like the random stores, they just be having any fragrance in there. And they actually had this, right? And I was looking online while I was at the mall just to see if the price was good. And at the time, the price was really good. So I kind of felt like I couldn't pass up on it. I sprayed it on my skin, let it sit for like 20-30 minutes. And I actually really liked the scent. So I felt like I had to pull the trigger. Plus, just look at that bottle, man. That is literally a beautiful bottle. I love that crap. Yeah, it was really an impulse buy, but I don't regret it. It was a really good purchase at the time. Now I really could have bought it for a way better price. I could have at least got $30 off, or I could have got a 5 ounce for the exact same price I bought this. But you know, that's how it works sometimes. But yeah, nah, it's such a good scent. It's like a chocolatey scent. It's really good. You know what I'm saying? Great for late nights. Great for just chilling around the house. But yeah, it's really good scent, Valentino Uomo. Now, if we're sticking to brands, we're just gonna go into the one of the most hyped brands now, Jean Paul Gaultier. This is Le Miel Le Parfum. At first, I really didn't know if I liked this smell. I had seen them in the mall. I hadn't seen this one previously, so I was like, you know what, why not? I sprayed it on myself. Within the first 10 minutes, I didn't like it because I felt like it smelled too much like the original Le Male. But then I let it dry down. And then I went back and smelled it again. And the smell just kept changing for me. It kept evolving each time. And literally, I was like, I had to pull the trigger if I ever saw it at a good price. And one day I was just scrolling. I think I was either on Or Fragrance or another discounter website. I'm not sure which one I got this from right now. But if I remember, I'll let y'all know. But yeah, nah, I saw it and it was a really good price. And I actually got another fragrance that I'll show y'all later down the line with it. But yeah, Le Miel Le Parfum, it's just such a good powdery scent, man. It's a really good scent. I love it. I feel like I could wear it at pretty much any time. It just smells like clean dryer sheets or something like that, but in a really good way. Like, you would want to smell like this all the time. But yeah, nah, Le Male Le Parfum, really good. The next scent is one that I'm not proud of how I bought it. I did buy it retail, but I had been waiting on it for a while, and I saw it on Jean Paul Gaultier's website, and I had to pull the trigger, man. And I bought it for about like $150, and I got some samples with it too. So I was like, it wasn't too bad. But Le Beau Le Parfum, it's such a good summer scent. I've been wanting it for a while. I had actually got a sample of it. Let me go find that. As you can see, I got the sample right here. It's almost already done. I got only a 2 ml of it, but it was so good that I just knew I had to buy the full bottle. I had been waiting for a while for them to come back in stock with them. I know I could have waited way longer and got a good discount on it, but I just had to pull the trigger, man. I've been wanting this so bad. This was really gonna be like the final one to complete my collection, but one of the niches that I just bought and was my last purchase was like the final one for right now. So you're gonna see that later, but yeah, Le Beau Le Parfum is such a good, like, it's like slight undertones of coconut, but it's such a fruity tropical vibe. It's a really good scent, great for summer. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely gonna have to spray it a lot, especially living in places like Florida. It's just way too hot. Sometimes people can't even smell colognes in Florida unless you really drench yourself in it. So this is one of the ones that is just like, you know, you do a good few sprays. Make sure you spray it 1 or 2 extra and people are gonna smell you. It's a really good scent. Just amazing. I love it. Since I want to speed this up a little bit, I'm gonna just get these 2 out of the way. Versace Eros EDP, this is a tester, and another tester, Versace Pour Homme. I really only bought these 2 because they were on Joma Shop for like 28 bucks, and I think this one was like 38, but they were both testers. They were both a very good price. Decided to pull the trigger on them because it was just like, why wouldn't I? You know what I'm saying? You get 2 good scents that you could just use whenever. Throw it on when you go into the gym. Throw it on when you just going outside. You need something quick. You know what I'm saying? Just this one's a nice green apple. This one's more citrus. It's just 2 good scents that I got for like 60 bucks. You know what I'm saying? 2 full bottles for 60 bucks. You know what I'm saying? Why would I pass up on that? It was a good deal. I was like, why not? And yeah, no, I haven't regretted them at all. Like, obviously they're more popular scents. You know, a lot of people use them, but really good. Most of the time when you go out in person, you're not gonna smell this anyway. So it's like, it might be more popular in the fragrance community, but you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna really smell that crap outside. So yeah, it was a good pickup. Now, most of the fragrances that I do have left aren't really, you know what I'm saying, a part of a line. It's just more or less like, you know, standalone brands at this point. So we're gonna get into one that I bought with Le Male Le Parfum, 1 Million Elixir. Now let me tell you, this scent is amazing, bro. It is a rose scent, I feel like, but it just smells really, really good. I feel like I could wear this out at any time. I don't know why. Maybe it's I know it's probably not the best for summer or something like that, but my goodness, it smells so good that it just does not matter. Like, I want to spray it on me at all times. I bought the bottle not too long ago, and I've already made a little bit of a dent in the I can see a little bit of a dent forming already. So I had to relax. I had to calm down. I'm not using it too much anymore, but this is definitely one of them scents that you're just gravitating towards. When I bought it, I was like, this might be the favorite of my collection, but since then I bought one more fragrance that is just my absolute favorite. But yeah, 1 Million Elixir, go mess with it. Go smell it at least. It's really good. Another one that I bought very early on, probably like around 2 months ago, is Bad Boy Cobalt. Now this one is just a really good fresh scent. One time somebody said it does smell like a Jolly Rancher, the blue Jolly Rancher, and I kind of agree. It really just smells good, fresh. You could spray it on you a good few times. It's just a really good scent. It's like a really good fresh scent. I feel like you can't really go wrong with it. If you do have it in your budget, go ahead, smell it in Macy's, see if you like it, and go get it, because everybody knows it's different. You know what I'm saying? Something that might be genuinely liked by a lot of people, one person might smell it and be like, it's not that good. And I feel the same way. There's some scents that I think are just not that good, but a lot of people like. So this one is definitely one of the scents that I think is really good and can be generally appealing. So go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Bad Boy Cobalt. I had previously lied. I did have 2 a part of the same brand, and I'm kind of just gonna go over both of them because they're both like fresher scents. Mont Blanc Explorer Platinum. and then Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. These are both two really good fresh scents. They're not like outstanding, but it's just something that you could just throw on very quick. If I'm at home and I know I'm not going to be doing anything that day, I will throw this on. It's like a shower scent. It's just really nice, calm. This one is, I think the notes on Fragrantica said ozonic, and I could definitely smell it. If that's the ozonic scent, then yes, it is literally very potent in here. It is definitely fresh, but it's just got like an undertone of like, I don't know, it reminds me of like walking into the Tommy Bahama store or something, man. It's weird. It gives you like a nice nautical smell. If that's like the best way I could describe it, is like a nautical smell. But yeah, Mont Blanc Explorer Platinum is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, if you like the nautical smells, go with this one. If you just like a fresh shower scent, go with Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. Getting into the final two designer brands that I have Hugo Boss EDP. This one is just like, it's a very calm scent. If anything, I find that it is a darker Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. It literally smells very similar in a way, but it's just darker. Yeah, it's literally just darker Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. I don't know, I don't have too much to say about it, but it's a really good scent. You could just throw it on anytime. You're gonna smell good. It probably is good for like the office or something along those lines, but yeah, no, it's just a nice, fresh, dark scent. And finally, topping off the rest of the designers, Night Vision EDP. Now, I really don't know how to describe this fragrance. It's just like a darker green scent. It's really good. It's better than the EDT 100% in my opinion, but I really don't know how to describe the scent. It's just such a good scent. Like, I smelled it the first time and it just like blew me back. Now, I know a lot of people actually will fight that and say it's not that good, but me personally, I really like Spice Bomb Night Vision EDP. Only the EDP, not the EDT. The EDT is all right, but this one is just something different. I feel like it's so unique in my collection compared to a lot of the other fragrances. It's just got like something special about it. But yeah, it's a really nice scent. And you know, they're available in like most Macy's and stuff like that. So go ahead, check it out. Night Vision EDP. Now we're here with the niches. You know what I'm saying? I'm very excited to get through the niches. I only have three so far. I started off, like I said, 2.5 months ago, so I'm kind of just navigating through all this. I know I want more, but for right now, I really got to calm down. Like I said, the retail value of this is around 2.6. I bought most of these discounted heavily too, but you know, we're gonna get through them. The first one, Cedrat Boise. This one is compared a lot to Creed Aventus, but it definitely has more of a leather smell to it, a leather note, and the leather note is like pretty prominent, but the more you smell this scent, the more it gets sophisticated, and I feel like it's such a more mature scent. My camera just overheated, but as I was saying, this is definitely a more mature scent, and compared to a lot of the other scents in my collection, it's just a lot more, you know, grown. I feel like when I wear this, it's more, you know, suit and tie, going to a nice place, compared to all the other ones where it's just more or less like I'll just wear them whenever I'm just going out having a good time. But yeah, this is definitely a much more mature scent, but it's really, really good. Moving on to my second niche, this one is really good, but I haven't been wearing it too much. I've only gotten like 2 uses out of it since I bought it, but it's Montel's Arabian Tonka. Now this one really smells good. It does kind of remind me of Lattafa Camara, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it more. It's just such a rich scent in my opinion. The only disappointment about it is the bottle. I thought the bottle was going to be way heavier. This is a very light bottle. If you ever buy a Montel fragrance and think it's going to be heavy, it is not. This is a very light bottle. I definitely got it for a discount though, so I can't really complain. It's a good smell. I just need to wear it more. Hopefully during winter I can get more uses out of all these scents. But yeah, Montel's Arabian Tonka is a really good smell. I gotta wear it more. Now moving into the final fragrance, and this is now my like literal baby. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit before I show y'all, but this scent is so amazing. It is so beautiful, but it struggles with projection and lasting. It just doesn't last that long, and it's more of just a skin scent. But if you smell it on the skin, my goodness, it is beautiful. It is Parfums de Marly's Hair. This smell is legitimately so good. It's such a beautiful tobacco and vanilla. It's like I've never smelled tobacco that smelled this good, and this is literally one of the best fragrances I've ever smelled. At first I sprayed it on skin at a Saks Fifth or Neiman Marcus, and I didn't like it at the start, but I let it develop on my skin, and the more I smelled it, the more I was like whoa, like this is really good. And I went home, I kept smelling it on my arm, and I was like, dang, like, do I get this? If y'all don't know, this has been on Aura Fragrance for like $170. Normally it retails for like $365 if you buy it off Parfums de Marly's website, but I got this for around $170. Really good price for it. The bottle itself is just amazing. The cap is heavy. It looks so good, man. It's just such a great bottle. But yeah, this is literally my favorite scent now. It is like my crown jewel to my whole collection. Definitely the most I've ever spent on a fragrance. The most expensive in my collection. So yeah, I really love this one. It smells really good. If you ever have a chance to smell it, go ahead and do it. Parfums de Marly's Hair. Now, before we do end the video, I do have to talk about one final thing, and that's samples. I have a decent amount of samples now. The biggest sample I have is Jean Paul Gaultier's La Male Elixir. Like I said, with Le Beau Le Parfum, I got some samples, and this was one of them. This one is just such a good scent. If I do have to pick up another Jean Paul Gaultier, it's going to be Le Male Elixir. Such a good smell, man. I can't complain about it. It's literally just such a good honey smell, man. Really rich, and it's just gonna be perfect for like winter nights. I have some of the fragrances I've talked about previously too. I have Arabian's Tonka, Cedar Boisé, Le Beau Le Parfum, as I showed y'all. I do have some ones that I didn't buy, as Mancera Wild Fruits. I read too many reviews that just said it was like very meh and it was too synthetic, so I kind of steer clear of it, even though I did really like the smell. I have Scandal by JPG. As I mentioned, I did get a few samples from that Le Beau Le Parfum. I also have Le Beau Paradise Garden. Now, I'm not a fan of green scents at all, and this is no exception. I really didn't like it, especially as it developed more. I just wanted it off of my skin because it was hurting my nose. But I know a lot of people would probably like that scent if you do like green scents. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't take my advice for that, because I just don't like green scents as a whole, even though there are good ones. But yeah, no, for the most part, I just don't enjoy them. I also have another La Male Elixir sample. I literally got two of them because I was just like, I like La Male Elixir. I know I probably want it one day, so I just have the samples just for standby. I also have a sample of hair that I got at a Saks Fifth or Neiman Marcus. One of the guys there just, saw I was looking at it because I was contemplating buying it at the time, and he was like, you know what, I'll just give you a sample bottle. Really nice of him. Shouts out to you. And yeah, that's pretty much all of my samples, man. Most of the samples that I bought, I have already bought the full fragrance because I figured out that I like the fragrance. But yeah, that's pretty much my full collection. As I had mentioned before, the retail price is around $2,600, but for the most part, all of these fragrances I've gotten pretty much at a good discount, 30% off, 40% off, even like, most of the like 70% off for especially like the Eros and Pour Homme. Like, I got some really good discounts on most of these fragrances. So never buy retail, man. Always find you a website, and I'll actually link a few in the description just for y'all guys to, get into your fragrance journeys. But I want to thank y'all for watching. I know it was a longer video. I had to get through a lot of fragrances. I may have been yapping a little bit, but I really appreciate y'all time today. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what I should do next. And yeah, appreciate y'all for watching.